Hello everyone! While replacing the front fenders on my car, which is the first model of Audi A6 in the C5 body style, I also decided to replace the turn signal repeaters. It turned out that the mouth for the repeaters were broken. As an option, I can replace them with ones used in the facelift version, as well as other models of V8G cars. I found repeaters from the Audi A4 B6 in excellent condition, but the problem is that they have different mounting locations. As you can see, the hole in the fender should be slightly larger to accommodate the new repeater base. Since I had the old fender, I decided to practice and create the necessary hole for the new repeater. I created a stencil based on the old hole and drew approximate lines for the new repeater. To avoid spending too much time cutting the metal with a file, I decided to use mechanical sheet metal shears. Using the attachment, I made a rough cut along the marked lines and then fine-tuned the edges to fit the new repeater using a file. The shears cut steel up to 2 mm thick quite well, so there were no issues with the fender, except for some dents along the edge from the punch. I then refined the edge with a file, and after that the repeater snapped into place without any problems. I was satisfied with the result, as it holds much better than the previous one. So I decided to do the same thing on the other fender, which I was preparing for priming and painting. I transferred the cutting lines using the template I made earlier and again removed most of the metal using the same shears. Next, I refined the edges with a file and test-fitted the turn signal repeater. It turned out even better than on the old fender. To make the repeater fit snugly against the car's fender and eliminate any gaps, I had to trim the plastic supports on its base. After replacing the fender, I installed the new turn signal, which I personally find more visually appealing than the old version that remains on the second fender. However, in terms of functionality, I didn't notice any difference. That is for now. See you soon in the next video.